We're going to show you how to mount the grill guard on this thing. It's got quite a few little bracketries that's got to go to it, so we'll explain how this thing goes. But first thing you need to do, if it does not have tow hooks, you're going to have these little covers on there. In order to get that cover off of there, you go on the back side. This is for the other side we've already kind of done, so we have parts to show you. There's some little screws, it's 8mm bolts on there, or little nuts that you got to remove. You can get a wrench or a socket or whatever you want to use, but you got to take those little things off the top, okay? Once you take those little nuts off the top, on the bottom, there's some two little pegs right there. There's some little keepers on there. You just take a regular screwdriver and you can pop them off of there. And once you've done that, you can say, you can take that nut off there, and the little bolt itself actually slides out like that. Okay, so you can do that on each side. Once you've got that, you come from the outside, and I just take a screwdriver, and we've done this one already. Take a screwdriver, and then it just pulls out of there, and those little ears pull out, those little holes right there. Okay, so that's how you remove that thing if it does not have tow hooks. If it's got tow hooks, you've got to go up underneath there. You can see there's only 2 vertical bolts right there where the tow hook's bolted. You're going to undo those bolts, and you're going to remove your tow hook. The back tow hook bolt, you need to go ahead and retighten. You're not going to put your tow hooks back. Unfortunately, we couldn't find room to keep the tow hooks with the brackets there, so you will lose your tow hooks. The back bolt, you need to go ahead and retighten, because that is actually a body bolt also. So don't leave that bolt out of there. Don't take it all the way out. You don't even have to take it all the way out. You loosen it some, and the tow hook slides out from it. The front one here, towards the front of the vehicle, you will have to remove. On your bracket system, you will end up reusing that front tow hook bolt here, or in the kit, we've actually got a 14 by 50mm bolt in the kit, and you're going to need it, especially for if you do not need tow hooks, and that's where this is going to go, because this bolt hole right there is going to bolt to the one front tow hook bolt on your tow hook. If you had it, or if you don't, the hole's there, and it's got a nut inside the frame you're going to use. As you see these brackets here, this is the driver, this is the passenger. We've kind of put them together, that way you can kind of see how everything bolts together. And you can see which direction everything's bent, the way the lips go and all that. It's easier to see that right here. The only difference in this little 3/8 bracket, this little hole right here is offset to the front. You want it to be offset to the front. If you get it the other way, your bracket here is going to hit the frame or a weld on the frame before it gets to where it needs to go. So you need to make sure you got the right side on the correct side. But once you can see all that, you can get all your pieces lined out. As you can see up underneath, there's 2 bolt holes underneath that are already there that are not being used for anything, and that's what these 2 holes are going to go to. And once you get up underneath there and you locate those, you can mount this bracket here first, and then you can put this bracket on there, and then I think I'd put this back one on last. Okay, it's the 2025 Dodge. I want to show you how to put this bracket in here. This one had tow hooks. We removed the tow hooks right here. I would take some blue tape and put around this edge right here so you don't scratch it when you put in there, because unfortunately they don't give you much room, and we try to make the bracket as beefy as possible for strength. This leg right here of this bracket needs to go in there, and it's actually going to go behind that brace right there, because that's where that thing's going to end up actually turning in there. And behind that brace up above, there's a little bar that's got 2 holes in it. That's where those are going to bolt to. And again, it's a little tight, so you're going to take this bracket and you're going to stick it in there just like this. This is the driver's side. You're going to stick it behind that brace right there. And again, I would make sure you tape all that, because you can see how tight it is, and I'm kind of sticking my finger over here, make sure it doesn't get scratched. It goes in there just like that. If you have somebody up underneath there, it can help guide this. That's how that bracket's going to turn in there. And right now, the back of that bracket is right where those holes are supposed to be in there. So once you got that, then you can get up underneath there and finish your brackets, and then later you can take your tape off. We didn't tape this one because this is the takeoff bumper, and it's going to kind of be trashed anyhow, so we don't have to worry about it. But that's how you get your bracket on the 2025 Dodge Ram 1500. As in the picture that you see, this all is painted yellow, and it'll show you exactly where everything goes, and you can see exactly. It's a lot easier that way than us trying to show you from right here. Okay. So once you've got these brackets mounted, basically when you get this bracket in there first, you just want to make sure that you move it around enough to get the same distance top and bottom on that bracket, and that's how you know it's going to be correct left to right, or up and down. And from left to right, this bracket's going to be right up against the cross member, a vertical cross member on the truck. And again, once you look at that picture, you're going to see that. But once you get them brackets mounted and get everything tightened down, and then we're going to show you how to mount the grill guard. The guard's up there. We got somebody to help us. On the outside on these shoes, there's 2 1/2-inch by 1 3/4 bolts that you're going to put in there. Once you've got the guard mounted, the little plastic cover that you take off, if you don't care for the little gap right in there, you're going to have to cut it. You can't actually put this thing back on there if you want. You'll just have to end up measuring from the bracket to the outside and here, and you can cut it, because it so happens the little keepers that keep that thing on will be on the part that's going to go back in. It's not going to be where the cut is, so you'll have to cut it in 2 pieces, but you can actually put that back in to close up the hole some if you want to. So that's up to your preference if you want to do that or not. Our pipe here is into the plate some. If you so care to desire, you can relocate that plate. You're going to take the plate off. This little holder comes off of here, and you're going to move your plate up some and remount it with the bottom holes in your plate up above and the holes higher up. Okay, so you can replace it a little bit higher up so it's more visible if you do desire to do that. And once you've got, you can, like I say, you can put that on there. But let me show you how we mounted the guard. Again, like I say, there's some 1/2-inch bolts on the outside that we did. All bolts are provided that does this installation. There's no factory bolts that you have to use on any of the installation on this thing. All the bolts are in the bolt bag. But whenever we got the guard up there, we got it loose, and we actually put a jack on each side, because we always take a tape measure and measure from the light to the loops, what we call the loops here, and get it side to side that way. We'll tighten one side and then get back again, and I get down even and eyeball the top side of my loop with the fender well and make sure it's up the same height on each side, and then just go ahead and tighten all bolts up to make sure, and go back through all the bolts too. Make sure every bolt on your brackets and all that are tight. And that will be how you install the 2019 Dodge half-ton Frontier Grill Guard.